Let me hit you with a truth most men don't want to hear. If she's laughing at your jokes, texting you back, and still friend-zoning you, it's not by accident. You didn't land there by bad luck. You earned it through your behavior, your energy, your choices. In this video, we're breaking down 3 brutal mistakes that shove you straight into the friend zone and keep you stuck there, silently hoping she'll wake up one day and see your worth. Spoiler alert, she won't. You're too nice, but not in a way that turns her on. You're too available, and she can smell your desperation. And worst of all, you're still there, even after she's told you she doesn't want you. This isn't about being a jerk. This is about reclaiming your masculine edge, your self-respect, and your sexual presence. Because if she doesn't feel it in her gut, that "I want him" pull, you're not her man. You're her emotional tampon. Stay locked in. We're unpacking how to flip the script, keep your power, and never get friend-zoned again. And hey, if you've ever found yourself wondering, why does she always go for guys who treat her like crap and overlook me? This video is your wake-up call. 1. You're too nice, and not in a good way. Let's be honest, if your vibe is calm, gentle, always available, and constantly offering advice like her emotional life coach, you've just volunteered for the brother zone. You're playing it safe. Always agreeable. Always supportive. Always there. And while that might sound noble on paper, in real life, you're killing the spark. She doesn't feel tension. There's no edge, no unpredictability, no sexual charge. You're giving off protector energy. Not "I want you" energy. She starts seeing you like a dad or a brother. Someone who's there to comfort her, not someone who desires her. And here's the truth most men miss. Comfort doesn't create attraction, polarity does. Masculine and feminine energy need contrast. Without it, all you have is emotional companionship. And that's not what keeps her up at night thinking about you. So stop being her therapist. Stop being her safe zone. Be the man that makes her feel something: curiosity, tension, desire. That quiet confidence. That sexual presence. That unspoken "I could take you right now" energy without ever saying a word. Want to stay out of the friend zone? Then stop treating her like your little sister. You're not there to raise her. You're there to ravish her. Watch what women actually respond to, not what they say they want. That's where the real game begins. 2. You're too desperate, and she can smell it. Here's what most guys don't get. The second you start overcompensating with attention, validation, and constant emotional chasing, you're done. You're texting her all day, double messaging when she doesn't respond, giving compliments she didn't earn, and treating her like she's already your girlfriend, when in her mind, you're not even in the running. That energy, that vibe, it's pure desperation, and women feel it instantly. Desperation is kryptonite to female attraction. Why? Because it signals one thing: you don't see yourself as the prize. You're trying to win her over by flooding her with affection, availability, and longing, hoping she'll eventually see your value. But it doesn't work like that. Women don't fall for men they pity or feel pressured by. They fall for men who don't need them to feel whole. The more you chase, the more she pulls away. The more you need her, the less she respects you. And once she places you in that mental category of harmless and harmlessly available, congrats, you're now her emotional support friend. So what's the fix? Start acting like a man who has options. Because if you don't believe you're high value, no amount of attention you give her will convince her otherwise. Pull back. Recenter. Stop pouring energy into women who haven't earned your focus. Attraction grows in space, not in suffocation. 3. She doesn't want you, but you're still begging to stay. Let's just call it like it is. She's already told you no. Not interested. Not feeling it. Not looking for anything serious. At least not with you. But instead of walking away with your dignity, you stick around, hoping, waiting, trying to prove your worth, trying to win her over by being the nice guy who never gives up. Bro, read the room. When a woman makes it clear she doesn't want you like that, staying in her orbit doesn't make you more desirable. It makes you background noise. You're not the man she craves. You're the man she tolerates. And that's the worst kind of role to play. You're not being loyal, you're being delusional. If she's already rendered her verdict, no thank you, then respect it. Process it, and move on. Because the longer you hang around hoping for a different answer, the deeper you bury yourself in the friend zone. And here's the real kicker. Women don't fall in love with men who hang around. They fall for men who walk away when their value isn't seen. So stop forcing your way into her life. Stop orbiting around a woman who's already decided you're not the one. You're not there to be tolerated. You're there to be chosen. If she doesn't choose you, cool. Go build yourself up so the next one has to. Go hard or go home, but never beg to be where you're not wanted. Conclusion. Look, the friend zone isn't a mystery. It's a consequence. When you show up like a soft, needy version of yourself, she'll never see you as the man she craves. She wants contrast, tension, that unshakable, grounded presence that says, I want you, but I don't need you. And if you can't walk away from someone who doesn't choose you, you've already lost. It's time to stop begging for scraps and start standing in your worth. Because when you own your value, you don't chase women. They chase you. If this hit home, if you're tired of playing the safe guy who finishes last, then drop a comment below and tell me where you've seen yourself making these mistakes. No shame here, only growth. Subscribe for more no BS, grown man content that cuts through the fluff and gives you real tools to take your power back. In dating, in sex, in life.